delivery, sir, from Manchester.
Anything to pay?
Only a tenner.
Oh, smashing. How long have you got?
A whole week. I've reported sick.
Wow. Better get you to bed then.
Faites plus, madame, messieurs. Faites plus.
Monsieur, rien ne va plus. Sondeur, rue Péripasse. Rien au numéro.
Merci, madame.
Ça paye.
Evening, Morris.
Hello, Arthur.
I thought you promised Maureen.
I have.
Oh, I can't keep away, eh? I know the feeling. Heard indoors made me promise to give up to Gigi's once. I spent all my time in the betting shops.
Without having a flutter?
Oh, leave off, Morris. What was it Karl Marx said? If you can resist anything except temptation.
Faites plus, madame, messieurs. Faites plus.
25.
Pardon?
20 bloody 5. You're supposed to be a maths teacher, aren't you?
What?
Monsieur, rien ne va
Good girl.
Friend of yours, Morris?
One of my students.
You're not gambling by proxy, are you?
I am not a gambler, Arthur. You know that. I'm like any businessman who has done his homework. I never make a move unless the odds are in my favour.
So why are you skinned?
With a wife like mine and 2 kids at Millfield, anybody'd be skinned.
The word is that you done a packet at Crockford's. That's why Maureen blew the whistle on you.
I told her you've got to speculate
To accumulate.
Right. It was development money.
plus. Billets dernier à payer.
Merci, monsieur.
Got to take a break, Mr. Michelson.
All right, Mr. Horner. I'll keep your seat warm for you.
Monsieur, faites vos jeux.
Another of your students, Morris?
Yeah.
What is this? An adult education course?
Teamwork, Arthur. It's the only way to beat the house.
Monsieur, rien ne va plus.
Oh, yeah.
What's your game, mate?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't see you.
You want to look where you're going, mate. You boozed up or something?
Well, of course not. It's just that I'm a little short-sighted, that's all.
Come off it. You're completely legless. Look at you.
What's all this about?
Ask this joker. Suddenly took a swing at me. Had a couple too many, if you ask me.
But I assure you, I haven't had a drink all evening.
Huh? Why you smell like a bloody distillery, eh? Come on, sunshine.
Something wrong, George?
Tried to smash up the washroom, Mr. Parsons. Do you want to press charges?
No. Just show him the way out.
Go on.
Set up.
Not many.
Ça rentre. Rue Péripasse. Rien.
They all members of your night class, Morris?
Yeah.
They don't look like punters.
That's the point.
Terry, what are you going to do?
Well, I've got a few ideas.
No, with your life.
Come on, love. I thought this was a social occasion.
Well, what's going to happen when these muscles aren't muscly enough anymore?
Dunno. Suppose I'll have to go back to flying Concords.
You never make any plans. You just drift around letting that Arthur con you out of your hard-earned wages. You should be saving for a rainy day.
I'll leave it out. It's raining hard enough already.
I'm investing a whole week of my life in you, you lunatic. I want to know if it's worth investing any more.
You better check out the interest rate.
Oh, Terry, shut up.
3,
4,800. There we are, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Luck had nothing to do with it, eh?
Nothing. And there's a lot more where this came from. If we're allowed to finish what we started.
Well, he can't chuck you all out.
They don't have to. If they nobble just one of us, the whole coupon is null and void.
Hey, your pupils, they using their own money? So you can't lose. What's your share of the profits?
50%.
50% of nigh on £5 on one night. That's a result worth protecting, Morris. Could be big money, Terry. I've clocked the potential. Two of them won nearly £5 between them.
Yeah, but how much did the others lose?
Peanut. That is the principle of Morris's system. See, working as a team, the punter is always ahead of the game. And what is more, Morris doesn't even use his own money.
Yeah, all right, so they were lucky. Tomorrow they'd be unlucky.
Look, if Morris has a system and he says it works, that is good enough for me. He is a pro.
Yeah, I know. I've seen him in action, remember?
He's seen you in action too, which is why he wants to hire you.
Hire me?
Yeah, to look after his 6 punters. You see, if one of them can't take the field, the game's off.
No, I'm sorry, mate. My flag's down this week. I'm on holiday.
Holiday? Freelance like you can't have holidays. You have to take the work as it comes.
No, he bloody doesn't. You ought to have more respect. Sir, you need him more than he needs you.
I do not. Need him? Yeah, minders are 2 a penny.
Not minders with brains.
All right, I grant you, Terry is a slight cut above the average. But he isn't Henry Cooper, is he? He isn't exactly snowed under with offers of deodorant commercials.
Look, Arthur, come on.
Oi! Excuse me. Do you mind not talking about me as if I wasn't here? No, I'm sorry, Arthur. I'm not available.
Oh, suit yourself, son. Oh, just trying to slip you a quick 600.
How much?
Well, no point in talking about it if you're not interested.
Did you say 600 for just 1 week's work?
Look, my agreement with Morris is 10% of his 50%. He reckons they can clear £5 a night, so work it out for yourself. No, maybe not. Look, 6 times 250 is 1,500. Split 60-40.
No need to ask which way.
Women. Always did get in the way of a relationship. You think about it, Terry. And give me a bell, eh? But don't leave it too long, because there's plenty of fellas who break a leg to earn that kind of money.
It's 4 o'clock. Where the hell have you been?
There was a shocking accident down the Beaumont.
Morris, you promised. No more poker, shemmy, blackjack, kaluki, roulette. In a word, no more gambling.
I did not gamble. On my mother's life, I did not have a single punt.
Oh, you went to the Beaumont not to gamble.
I was giving lessons.
Lesson.
Teaching some beginners how to bet.
For that, they need a teacher.
Sure, you got to have a system, otherwise you're dead.
These punters, how did they hear of you?
I advertised. I didn't tell you, Maureen, because I thought you might not go for it. You don't go for it.
How much you charging?
That depends.
On what?
How much they win.
Suppose they lose?
I guarantee results.
Like you've guaranteed results at Crockford?
That was a dry run. This is for real.
So you are still gambling?
With other people's money. Maureen, I have to make a living, haven't I?
Are you sure you haven't been out with some bird?
No. This is kosher. My word of honour. It's going to get me out from under.
Well, just as long as there's no one else I have to get out from under.
It's an offer you can't refuse, isn't it?
600 quid, you must admit, it is a bit tempting.
More tempting than me.
Look, we'd still have all the days together.
Just as long as you don't fall asleep.
Now, when have I ever fallen asleep, eh? Eh? I just thought of something. Look, there are 3 birds on Morris's team, right? Well, there are some places I can't follow them.
You're not trying to turn me into a minder.
That means we've been together, wouldn't it? And you might earn yourself a few reddies, 100 quid or something.
100 quid for a week with you? Makes me sound like a whore.
Get out. If you were on the game, you could charge a lot more than that.
Could I?
I've got to be honest with you, Terry. It could get dodgy. I mean, they can't actually throw us out, or we could complain to the gaming board. But they've started getting a bit naughty.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Look, roulette is a game of chance, right? And the house always has the edge. So what have they got to be scared of?
Well, they're scared of me. They know I never go into anything unless I have the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers.
You mean it's a sure thing? Bloody hell.
Look, a team of 6 can cut down the chances of big losses to an absolute minimum. Every night, 1 or 2 of them will hit a winning run that can turn a small punt into a very big pay.
Safety in numbers.
I've spent a lot of time and effort on this system, Arthur. Now I want a result.
How long do you want?
A week. I'm not greedy. I just want a fair return on my investment. And that manager, Parsons, he don't like losing. And already he's seen enough to know he's on a hiding to nothing.
Try another club.
No, it's too late. The world will have gone round by now. They refuse us membership besides.
Besides what?
I owe him one. First he bars me from his poker tables. Now he's putting the frighteners on me punters.
And they're getting a bit nervous, you mean?
Well, they'd feel better if they had some protection.
Right. You need some evening schmutter, Terence. I might be able to help you there.
Oh, I've got that blue suit of mine, that's all right, isn't it?
You can't wear that whole thing. No, you want a proper DJ. Bow tie, you know. Look, I've got a consignment of DJs here, just in from Czechoslovakia. Get your jacket off. I'll rent you this one cheap.
You'll rent it to me?
Well, with an option to buy, of course. Here, I'll try that on for size.
Hold on.
Get a mirror, would you, Morris?
Yeah.
Ta.
What about Penny? No doubt you've got a concession of evening gowns from Romania.
Funny you should say that. I know where I can lay my hands on a lovely little creation. One of next year's Paris collections.
Next year?
Yeah. Fella knows a fella. Been working there for months making copies. Look at that, Terry. That could have been made for you.
Ace.
Seems a bit tight.
Yeah? No, so where you're standing. Stand up straight. That's it. Lovely. There you are. Nice shirt to go with that. What do you want, flat or frilly?
Flat.
Flat, yeah. Pair of pumps.
What
Nice
pair
tie.
of- Bow tie.
Bow tie, yeah. Nice bow tie. Yeah. Lovely. Right. Hang on. I'll go and get one.
Yeah, all right.
Very tasty, Terry.
Not bad, is it?
Fancying myself.
Yeah.
13, non impérieusement. Voyez un numéro. 12 milliers dernier pays.
Who are all these people?
Merci, madame.
Housewife, accountant, building contractor, catering manageress, retired major,
Pays noir.
maths teacher.
They're all gamblers, eh?
No, none of them have ever played before. I didn't want spielers. They're liable to go off the rails and do their own thing.
You expect them all to win?
No, of course not. But with my system, the ones who win far more than the others lose. You'll see.
Monsieur, faites vos jeux.
All right, love.
Faites vos jeux, madame, monsieur. Faites vos jeux.
How are you doing?
C'est la carte première.
I don't understand it. This geezer and me, we've hardly had a win all evening.
I should stick to the major if I were you. He's cleaning up.
Monsieur, rien.
It don't make no difference. Whoever I stick with, they all seem to hit a losing streak.
Yes, Arthur, that's what I keep telling Terry.
19, rouge, impair passe, rien un numéro.
Coffee, madame. So sorry, madame. Bloody delivery.
Hold on. Relax, calm down. Accidents happen, right? You okay, love?
I'm all right. I'm back in a moment.
Go and look after her, please.
Voilà, monsieur.
Pardon moi, madame.
Sorry, love. She's coming back. She'll only be a minute.
Voilà, monsieur, merci.
Passe à payer.
Well, you took that very calmly.
Well, the way things are going, I could afford a new one.
Yes. I've been watching the major. He's over 3,000 ahead.
Well, it's just as Morris predicted. I think he's a genius, don't you?
Fancy him, do you?
Oh, it's not that obvious, is it?
Impérieusement.
Call themselves gentlemen. I've been standing for hours and not one of them have let me have a seat. Well, I mean, I'm not really into
Trouble.
women's lib,
Couple of Parsons birds, probably.
but you'd think some of these blokes would learn some manners.
How's the injury, Mr. Orner?
Bit painful, Mr. Markison. Must be all the damp weather we've been having.
Faites vos jeux, madame, monsieur. Faites vos jeux. Faites
Monsieur, rien ne va plus. Ça rentre, Jeanne. Un pays passe.
Mr. Magnuson, would you mind taking over from me just for a moment?
Yes, all right. Quick as you can, eh? Excuse me, Sancho.
Not your territory, this, eh, Major?
I beg your pardon?
Take my advice. Quit while you're ahead. That way you stay healthy.
Were you threatening me?
Just trying to save you some grief. Look what happened to America when she tried to fight on someone else's ground.
I shall report you to the manager. What's your name?
Waste of time. Pulling rank won't do you no good in here.
Then I'll complain to the gaming board.
Oh, I shouldn't do that, Major. Got your address from the membership book. Be making some inquiries. Your old lady. Drives a Ford Cortina, right? Registration number SHV 876R. Fell in the garage, told me the brakes were a bit dodgy. Wouldn't surprise him if she had a nasty accident one of these days.
And if she does, we'll know who it's down to, won't we?
Who are you?
I am the Major's Batman. I do all his dirty jobs.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, you should take the money and run.
Thank you, Major, if you don't mind. I need a little chat. You are well out of order, Sunbeam. Now you tell your boss, if any of my girls and boys are hurt, I will come looking for it.
No, you won't. You're on your Todd, aren't you? So you're just gonna have to swallow it.
You reckon?
Yeah. There's 6 of them, right? Not counting Michelson. You can't mind them all.
Just you watch me. We've got a problem.
Why?
I think they're going to try something. Probably away from here.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, they've got all the names and the addresses from the membership book, haven't they?
How'd you suss that out?
I just caught the geezer trying to put the screws on the Major. Now, luckily, they picked the wrong bloke, right? And it's not going to take much to scare some of the others off, is it? And I can't split myself 6 ways, can I?
No. We're going to have to keep them all together, all the time.
Yeah, I think you're right. Where? Hotel or something?
No, that's money. Hey, how about your drum?
My drum? Yeah. Oh, leave it out. I've only got one bed, remember? And I like to choose who I share it with.
You got the floor, haven't you? And I can lay my hands on some very high-class sleeping bags. Mate of mine bought a job lot from the last Everest expedition.
No, I'm sorry, mate. Penny will never wear it.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I will split the take with you, 50-50. Now, I cannot say fairer than that, can I?
Well, no. She took the week off just to spend it with me.
Well, she will be spending it with you.
Well, so will half the population of bleeding London.
Hey, look on it as a sort of test. If she stays the course, then she really cares. And if she don't, give it that. Another 3 nights, you reckon, Morris, eh?
That's all we need, and we'll murder them.
Don't you worry, they'll be quite safe. Terry?
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Ah, no sweat, Morris. By the end of the week, they'll be buying you a complete new motor.
Hold on, no. Hang loose a bit, keep calm.
Yeah, look after him, will you? You and Arthur. Tell I'll get a cab.
You'll keep cool,
Fetch all
eh?
your cars up and we'll go back in coffee.
Morris, your lovely car. My Mini's just outside. Can I drop you?
Yeah, of course, mate. There's a phone at you can invite me.
Milk, but no sugar.
Coffee, please. Strong and black.
Have you any cocoa? Or hot chocolate?
I'll see. teas, 2 coffees, and a cocoa.
Cocoa?
Or hot chocolate. Make it 3 teas, then.
Could you do it, please? Just...
Here you are, 6 sleeping bags, still in their original cellophane.
Thought you said these were used in an Everest expedition.
Yeah, well, I mean, they had to go to the cleaners when they come back from the Himalayas.
I see. And this is the original dry cleaner's cellophane, is it?
That's it, my son. Everything all right? Everyone quite comfortable?
Comfortable? I was more comfortable out in Kenya fighting the Mama.
Oh, be fair, Major. You had all the amenities out there. Naffy stuff for cut-price booze, all the local talent you could manage. You can't expect Mr. McCann to compete with that, can you?
Terry? How long are these people staying?
Well, it's a bit odd.
Come on, out with it. How long do we have to put up with this invasion?
Well, Arthur thinks maybe a week.
The whole week?
I'll make it up to you.
I don't fancy playing love scenes in the middle of Piccadilly Circus.
Come on, every other week's.
I wouldn't bet. Oh, if that's anybody else wanting to make a reservation, tell them you've got plenty of room. There's a couple of inches you haven't let behind the record player yet. Isn't that tea ready?
Hello?
Tell.
Oh, hello.
Maureen's been snatched.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. All her clothes are still here. And her jewellery. I mean, can you imagine Maureen taking off in the middle of the night without her sparklers?
And you reckon it's Parsons?
Got it. I'd get her back as long as I promise never to darken his doors again. The old bill, innit? No, look, well, hold up, Tel. I mean, I'd rather keep it in the family.
Me?
Well, if the old bill gets a bit busy, there'll be no more pay nights at the tables. Publicity, finish it.
Oh, yeah. And what's a wife compared with a wheel and a little white ball, eh? Ta-da. Arthur. Come here. You hang about here for a while.
Why, what's the problem?
It's Morris's old woman. He thinks they're holding her to put the black on him.
What can you do?
Oh, I don't know. Slap a few wrists, I suppose.
Hey, look, I did a deal with Morris for you to mind this lot for. If you're going to go tearing around looking for Maureen, I'm going to have to renegotiate.
That's right, Arthur. Yeah. And if I have to fish her out of the river, that's got to be worth another 10%, isn't it?
Terry, where are you going?
Oh, someone at the door. Hello, love. Come in. Come in. Just in...
Sorry, mate, we're closed.
Is Parsons here?
He's counting the take. He won't see no one.
Where do you think you're going?
To talk to Parsons.
What about?
That's between him and me.
Wrong. It's between you and me.
You say so.
Hold it. Oh, you've got a nerve coming back here. We could really smack you around a bit. Know what I mean? Then hand the pieces to the old Bill.
Nah, you wouldn't do that.
Why not?
You wouldn't fancy the scandal.
What scandal? Terry McCann, hired muscle. Late of HM Prisons, comes barging into the club and tries to nick the take. In the ensuing struggle, members of the staff try to restrain him, and he breaks his arm. Nothing scandalous about that, is there?
Oh, but it wouldn't only be my arm that got broken, would it? I mean, there'd be a lot of other damage.
Oh, that's all right. We're fully insured.
Even for kidnapping?
What?
You snatched Michelson's wife. That's why you can't call the old Bill.
Come and sit down, Mr. McCann.
One minute you're going to break my arm. The next minute it's come and sit down. Now, what is your game?
How'd you like to work for me?
Why?
Why? Because I pay damn good wages, that's all.
What is the going rate for kidnapping these days?
Suit yourself. Tell Michelson He can have his wife back if he takes his punter somewhere.
She's okay, is she?
Oh, completely unharmed. If your governor does as he's told, she'll stay that way.
That's the deal, then.
That's the deal.
Right. Right! Now you tell your monkeys to back off or I'll break your neck. Do as he says. Come on, where is she?
I don't know, honest.
We're going to have to do this the hard way.
I didn't even know she was missing till you told me. Look, McCain, we might go a bit over the top occasionally, but kidnapping, that's not our game. Take my word.
Take his word? Why should we take his word? Because if it was him who snatched Maureen, he wouldn't have changed his story, would he? He'd want to keep the pressure on, right? So why wouldn't he tell us he was holding her?
Maybe because you was holding him and he was a bit short of breath at the time.
All he had to do was give me a false address and he was off the hook. No, I believe he's telling the truth.
All right. So where is she?
I'm sorry, old son, but that's your problem, innit? I've got to be getting back.
Yeah, hang on a minute, Terry. I've got to find her and you've got to help me.
Well, why not report her missing?
Well, she's not missing, is she? Yeah? Well, I mean, not for certain. I reckon you and me, we could ask around a bit first, couldn't we?
Hold on. What about that flat full of punters you've given me?
Well, Arthur can look after her. Oh, look, that bird of yours, do you think... What's her name?
Penny.
Yeah, Penny. I mean, do you think she'd come round here and sit by her phone?
As it happens, I think she'd do anything to get out of there.
She's an old bat that Mo plays bridge with. She caught her husband in bed with the au pair, took him for the national debt. Now she carries on a one-woman crusade on behalf of the downtrodden wives of Hendon.
Downtrodden? Look, no offence, Morris, but Maureen's about as downtrodden as Margaret Thatcher.
Well, we've got to find out, haven't we?
What?
If Sadie's been putting a boot in. We'd like a word with Mrs. Gilbert, please. Maurice Michelson.
I'll see if she's in.
Cheeky cow. Listen, are you sure you want me along?
You're supposed to be a minder, aren't you?
Hmm?
This is where you start earning your wages.
This way, sir.
Sadie, long time no see. How you been? You're looking wonderful.
Cut the crap, Morris. The reason we don't meet is we can't stand the sight of each other. Who's little boy Blue?
This is Terry McCann. He's helping me look for Maureen.
Taken off again, has she? About time too.
I was wondering if you knew where she was.
Me? Why should I?
Well, for a start, you spent yesterday afternoon with her down at Brent Cross.
We have been having a nosy, haven't we?
Did she say anything about going away?
What do you care?
Sadie, be nice. I'm her husband.
It's a bit late now, isn't it? If you wanted to keep her, you should have started acting like a husband years ago.
Oh, what's that supposed to?
You're a schmuck, Morris. You always have been, and you always will be. I've told Maureen.
What can I say? If there's anything I can ever do for you, don't ask me.
It's what you've ever done for her. You're a lazy, good-for-nothing scrounger who can't even be bothered to get a job.
I got a job. Just 'cause I don't work regular hours don't mean I haven't got a job.
Gambling's not a job. It's just an excuse for a night out with the boys and the girls.
Oi, hold on. Now, what are you on about?
Oh, it talks. I beg your pardon?
This geezer's just lost his missus, right? He don't need all these verbals. Now, do you know where she is or don't you?
As it so happens, I don't. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
That I can believe.
Look, if she's decided she's had enough, good luck to her. The best thing she can do is get a divorce.
What, and take him to the cleaners like you did your old man?
I think you'd better leave.
I think you're right. Come on, son. She obviously don't fancy fellas. You could break that.
Woman? What's she sound like?
If you'd sent that sort of message through the mail, you'd have to wrap it in a plain cover.
But she didn't seem to be in any trouble.
Trouble? If she could have reached through the phone, I'd be the one in trouble.
It's got to be Mo.
Yeah, but why'd she walk out like that? Do you have a row or something?
Nothing important. She accused me of being out with a bird, but I told her it was strictly business.
She believe it?
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't too pleased when she heard what her business was, but... Well, I said I've got to make a living.
So the last time you saw her was when she left for Brent Cross, right?
Yeah.
Where she met Sadie, who probably told her you were no good.
Ah, she's heard all that crap before. That's no reason for her to suddenly go on the missing list. 12. She came back. She came back after I left for the club.
Hold on. Look, if you're thinking of leaving someone, you don't go shopping, bring the gear back and then leg it, do you?
Why not?
Hold on. What? I've just remembered where I've seen that Sadie before.
Where?
In the club last night.
Sadie? Yeah. Well, she's no gambler. She's always telling Maureen it's a mugs game.
How about this? Maureen meets Sadie at Brent Cross, right? Maureen goes on about she thinks you're up to naughties. Sadie wants to play detective. So she goes down the club, sees you leave with the Welsh bit, phones up Maureen and tells her she's wrong.
This Sadie. Big, brassy woman, mid-40s.
100.
She came into the ladies when Jackie and I were talking. She must have overheard what we were talking about.
Well, what were you talking about?
Maureen. And how she fancied him.
Oh, my God.
That still doesn't explain why all her stuff is still here. I mean, where can a woman go without a change of clothes?
Nudist colony? No, sorry.
Close. The Grange.
The what?
The Grange. It's a health farm near Arkley. Maureen goes there when she's depressed.
Ah, there you go, then.
No. There you go, my son. You're going to have to bring her back to her. Listen, you can explain to her that there is absolutely nothing between me and that bird. I mean, maybe she'll listen to you. Yes, you tell.
No.
Manage that, can you, Terry? Just describe the relationship between you and me. She'll get the picture.
Come on, Penny. Listen, there's no need for you to throw a moody. Well, feel like a trip to Arkley. Never know, I might even treat you to a sauna.
Sweet of you, Terry. All I need is a bed. A single bed.
See what you've done, Morris? Started a bleeding epidemic.
After you've heated it up, then you let it cool down. And then when it really starts to congeal, can you use pistachios instead of strawberries? I'm mad about pistachios. Oh, yes, I suppose you could do. You'd have to chop them up very fine, of course. Then you could spike the vanilla with a little kirsch.
Oh, shut up!
I beg your pardon? I came here for some peace and quiet, not to listen to a couple of pot-bellies rumbling.
Excuse me, ladies, I just want a quick word with Mrs. Michelson.
That's it, son. You take her home to Dad. This is no place for skeletons.
Can we go somewhere and
Look, you're
chat?
wasting your time, Terry.
Morris wants you to come back. He's ever so upset.
So upset he sent the office boy.
He had to go to the club, look after his punters.
That Welsh tart, you mean? She's the one he's looking after.
He's not chasing that bird, honestly. Sadie got it all wrong.
You talked to Sadie?
Yeah, right mixer that is.
I suppose the voice that answered the phone at my own home was a recording.
Nah, that was Penny.
Penny?
That's my bird. She was just answering the phone while we went to Brent Cross.
To look for me?
Yeah.
You got a motor, Terry?
Yeah.
No need to hang about then.
Well, what shall I tell Morris?
Tell him I'll be back tomorrow.
Terrific.
Monsieur, rien ne va plus. Sept rouge, impérément. Carré.
You shouldn't have sent Terry out of town, Morris. You really shouldn't have. I mean, who's going to look after this lot if there's any bother?
There won't be any bother. If they start anything, then no Terry will come looking for them.
That'll be a lot of use to us with our legs in plaster, won't it?
Arthur, relax. You're insured against minor injuries, aren't you?
You have got no priorities, Morris. That is your trouble. There's plenty of time to go looking for your wife when all this is over. No point in leaving your investment unprotected.
It is not unprotected. We've got you, haven't we?
monsieur, merci.
Hold it, Sancho!
Anything wrong?
Not many. I've seen kids do it better than that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Get your coat off.
Don't be funny.
Mr. Parsons.
Yes, Mr. Michelson.
A friend here. He's got 1,000 chips up his sleeve. He took them from the top of this lady's pile. I want him searched.
Now, look here.
Just a moment. You realise, Mr. Michelson, that's a very serious accusation. And if it proves to be unfounded, this gentleman could sue you for slander.
I will.
I didn't ask for legal advice. I asked to have him searched.
Very well. Shall we do it in the office? Please continue, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, Arthur, I need a witness.
You sure about this? I mean, wouldn't it be better just to forget it?
Forget it? $2,000? Arthur, you're not well.
I won't be if I go in now.
Come on.
George, help the gentleman off with his coat, would you? Now, Mr. Michelson, you say this gentleman has chips up his sleeve. Which one?
The right one.
Roll up your sleeves, please. That's enough. Take Mr. Michelson outside. I suggest the back door. Take him for a drive and convince him it would be in his best interests not to come back. Go. Get away with this, Parsons. My life you will not get away. Arthur, come with me.
What?
I'm going to get a stumping.
Yeah, well, I told you not to stick your neck out. Sorry about that, Mr. Parsons. He's not himself tonight. Bit of wife trouble.
Not your fault, Mr. Daly. Friend of yours, is he?
Friend? No, nothing like that. No, hardly know him. Bye-bye.
Joe, be careful! All right, now!
Cheers, Tom. Have a look in his pocket, will you? There should be $2,000 in chips. Right. Nice. Bloody amateurs. Trying to con a pro.
Monsieur, rien ne va plus.
Arthur. Oh, Terence. Nice of you to show up. Hey? Taking off for foreign parts and leaving your reverend guide and mentor to fend for himself.
Foreign parts? I went to Arkley.
Yeah, well, as long as you're not expecting any wages for tonight, that's all.
Hold on, I thought we were on a percentage.
Yeah, here we are. But the percentage will have to be adjusted, won't it? I mean, naturally.
Oh, yeah, naturally.
Hey, you seen Morris?
Yeah, outside. He was getting a good hiding.
Oh, my God,
no. Nah, don't worry, he's all right. He's gone home. He wants you to cash up and then back to his gaff for the share out.
Oh, thank God for that. I'll tell the punters.
Here.
Monsieur, faites vos jeux.
Better have that.
Madame, monsieur.
Good boy. That's why we get on so well together, you and me. We can trust each other.
10.5 from the other 2 nights. That makes 27 grand. 13.5 is mine, and 13.5 split 6 ways is 2,250 each for you. Mr. McCann, if you would do the honours.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you. I'm sure they'll all agree with me when I say that we've had the time of our lives.
Well, that's lovely. That is lovely. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you very much.
You know, I still don't see why we can't go on.
Well, Major, as the Duke of Wellington said when they done their brains, put the boot in.
Maybe we'll get together again sometime.
Yes, maybe.
If you gentlemen need financial guidance, just give me a bell. Any hour of the day or night. Here we are, my dears. Arthur Daly, your 24-hour man.
Good night.
Here we are, my dear.
Goodbye, Morris. Pity we couldn't finish what we started.
For you, it's a pity. For me, it's muscle. Good night.
10% of 13.5 grand, 13.50, right?
Right. What's 50% of that?
Hold hard, young Terence.
Oh, here we go.
What's that mean, then?
Well, it's always hold hard, young Terence, when it's time for my wages, isn't it?
Listen, I did £1 grand at the tables.
That's down to you.
What you talking about? That's legitimate expenses. I had to do a bit of punting while I was supervising the operation.
Supervising? Watching them raking the chips? Oh, that's bleeding hard work, isn't it?
And another thing, you didn't turn up tonight.
I turned up in time to save you £2 grand.
I'm not saying you was wasting your time. But what you was doing was a favour to Morris. And I reckon he should foot the bill.
Fair enough. If and when she comes back, it's worth a cup. It's worth a ton.
There you are, there's another one. 200 quid for 2 days' work. You can't grumble, son, can you? Stick with me, I'll make you a millionaire.
I don't think I could afford it, Arthur.
Eh?
If I ever got my hands on $1 million, I'd still end up owing you 2.
Terry, almost forgot. That bird of yours. Left your note.
Oh, have a listen. Dear Terry, I've decided to take myself off the sick list. My doctor's been so busy he's been unable to give me his undivided attention. So I'm off to the north, where they take better care of their patients. Pen.
Well, what can I tell
you? Win some, you lose some.
Cheers, Del.
Cheers. What's up?
You won't stop?
Do you want to slide over and let me have a go?
It's funny, I haven't got the knack, I suppose.
Maybe I should follow in my motor just in case it stalls or something.
Maybe you should.
Right then. You lose some, you win some.
Knowles, or may I call you Willie?
Certainly, Mr. Parkinson.
Oh, I see. Yes, well, you happen to be on the wrong channel, mate.
Well, all you TV hosts look alike to me.
All right. I'll stick to Mr. Reynolds.
I think a lot of women would like to stick to Mr. Reynolds, Joe.
Well, in that case...
Yeah, now, wait a minute. You can get her autograph later, Willie.
I intend to. Right now, I want a telephone number.
Yeah, I see. All right. Well, now, can we talk about this comeback fight of yours?
Comeback? I ain't never been away.
Well, you retired, Willie. You went to live in Jamaica.
Well, I was resting.
That's not what you said at the time. You said you were finished with the ring.
Well, you don't believe everything you read in the papers now, do you, Russell? Why, the other day I heard that you were rated the most popular TV personality in High Wycombe. Start believing that and you can go balmy.
Yes, you wouldn't by any chance be trying to make a fool of me now, would you, Willie?
No, you're doing all right on your own.
Yes, I can quite see why they call you Willie the Mouth.
I can see why they don't call you anything.
Well, Mr. Reynolds, are you getting into shape for this fight?
He looks in pretty good shape to me, Joel. You know what? I'm making a movie called Black Stud. Are you available?
Don't make any appointments for the next couple of days.
Uh-huh. Can you act?
Well, I'm still working on that.
Yes, and how's the wife and the lovely kiddies, Willie?
They're fine. They're in Jamaica.
Good. Well, now, can we talk for a minute about this man you're going to fight, Jack Straw?
No.
Well, now, I only wanted to ask...
I said no. How are you doing, Mike? Seen any good movies lately?
All right, Willie, you win.
All the time.
No one can accuse you of being modest, can they?
I've got nothing to be modest about. Anyway, look, enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Good, good, good.
What did you think of my last fight?
Oh, he's a killer.
Winchester Club. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Arthur. It's for you.
I'm in conference.
Come on, Arthur. Beacon Club, not your office, you know.
Club? Is that what you call it? Oh, you could have fooled me. The Arthur Daly resident. Barney who?
Have a cigar, Mr. Daly.
Oh, that's very nice. Tom. Oh, made in Japan. What will they think of next? Thank you.
You came highly recommended.
We aim to please, Mr. Mayfield.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You don't hear people say that now. What I say is, what's happened to the happy, smiling bus conductors of yesterday? Where have they all gone, eh? And civility in the shops, the friendly Bobby on his bike, the neighbourly comfort when you're sick. It's all gone, Mr. Daly. Dog eat dog nowadays, it is. Are you a fan of the noble art, Albert? Don't mind if I call you Albert, do you? Call me Barney.
No, it's Arthur.
Yeah. Sure. Well, these are all my boys, Albert. Every one of them. Remember him, Kid McCoy? Eh? What a grafter that boy was. I took him out of the mines, you know. Set him on top of the world. Rusty Marcello, toughest bugger I ever handled. A record as long as your leg. GBH, assault and battery. What a pedigree. That's the lad. Willie Reynolds. Light heavyweight champ, 3 years, retired unbeat. And what a showman. Guaranteed to put 10,000 bums on seats, even if you fought the bleeding Burmese jungle. What do you charge for your lad?
My lad?
Terry McCann.
Oh, no. Terry gave up boxing years ago.
I know. I wept when I heard that. Do you know that? He'd have gone far. That could have made a fortune.
You reckon?
What, with me behind him? I should think so.
No, well, I'm not absolutely sure that he has entirely given it up. You know, I mean, if the price was right.
No, actually, I called you up about a minder. Yeah, I heard Terry was into that sort of thing, you know.
Oh, well, again, the same applies. I mean, if the price is right.
Name it.
What?
Name your price.
Well, 300 quid a week. Plus expenses.
Right. You named your price, now I'll name mine. £150 a week. All in. Okay, then all here. Come on, let's go, champ.
Hey, Barney.
What is it?
Less of the champ routine, okay?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Hey, wait a sec.
Hi there, fans. The Mersey Mountain is back. To brighten up your miserable lives. Friends. You don't forget the rules. When I'm around, I'll do the talking. You all do the listening. Okay, my children. Here we go. There was a young cat called Jack Straw who thought he could fight. And what's more, he took on the champ, but went out like a lamb before he could get to round 4.
Hey, Willie, why did you come back? Yeah. You said you never would.
Well, the truth was, my friend, I missed all your beautiful faces.
Hey, Willie, what do you think of Jack Straw?
Who?
Willie, do you intend to go...
Well, that's it, folks. Spread the news, give a cheer. Willie Boy's here.
They need more than that, son.
Where's that bleeding car?
It's all worked up. You can take the one hand tied behind your back. I don't know what you're doing. Aggro's about. Oh, say.
Where to?
The Duggan place.
Hey, you. Hey, you at the wheel.
Hey, mate.
Pick the right one here, Barney. Willie?
My name is McCann. Terry McCann.
Are you the minder?
Yes.
One of the best, Willie.
I don't know. Looks a bit of a powder puff to me. Hey, watch it!
Sorry, sir.
Parking, come up, will you? Bit out the way, you know. What's the best I could do, Willie? However, your Uncle Barney has found a way to keep your mind occupied.
Gordon Bennett. Move him out, Barney.
Willie, let's get a few lines uncrossed, shall we? You are the Mersey man. You're the guy people read about in the gossip column. The man people love to hate. That's why they pay to see you fight. You can't go away for a couple of years, come back doing a Greta Garbo, and then expect the punters to roll in. Now, wise up, son, wise up. Right, ladies, teeth and tits.
Lovely. Now let's just have one more, like that. Beautiful. You in a bit. Come on. Lovely.
Come on, Willie, smile. You're supposed to be enjoying this.
Okay, Barney. We'll do it your way. You, out. You two girls, make a cup of tea. You, back here by 8 o'clock.
You better get your head down this afternoon.
I never Welsh on a job, right?
Oh, no. You are a stayer, Terry. Wet or fine. You have got bottle. That is the one thing I've always admired about you.
Well, this idiot Reynolds only needs a minder because he has to keep going out and getting into trouble so he can keep up his public image.
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
He's selling tickets on me.
A noble cause.
No, well, I'm not having it. I'm sorry, mate. No.
No. Listen. Terry, listen. Look, Reynolds sells tickets. That is how he is able to pay us £100 a week.
He got me into full Barney's last night. Now, I'm not supposed to do that. I can go back to Nick.
Look, I tell you what, it's going to make a laughing stock of my cut, but I will up your whack to 70 quid. Now, I cannot say fairer than that, can I?
Hello?
Yes, you can.
How?
You can say 80.
Terry?
Hello.
I'm sorry to interrupt your conference, Arthur. There's a Burke here called Mather. Where the hell are you?
Terry. He's on his way.
There are times, you know, Arthur, when you inspire in me something a bit less than hero bleeding worship. Want to finish that and all?
Hey, Dave.
What now?
Bring us a pair of scissors, will you? I've got one here for the scrapbook.
You hate my guts, don't you?
Yep.
Well, there's no need to beat about the bush. Tell me straight. What a way to earn a living.
Why'd you come back?
When I retired, I had a nice little wad and 1,000 income tax collectors going balmy, trying to get their hands on it.
Must be terrible to be rich.
Go and be a tax exile, the man said. Live like the elite. Play golf all day. Live like a martini ad. Well, it didn't pan out that way. I missed real ale. The missus missed shopping up west. And the kids missed everything from Queen's Park Rangers to Conkers.
Yeah, but you didn't have to come back to boxing, did you?
We go through our money in 2 years, right? So I come back to England to work some it out. The first thing that happens is I get rained on. The second thing is this geezer hits me with a tax bill for 20 grand. Now I ask you, where does someone like me raise that kind of dough? Nuclear physics.
What's the purse on this fight?
50,000.
If you win.
Is he any good?
Don't know about good. He's tough.
What do you really reckon?
Your fella reckons he'll walk it.
Really?
No.
I thought we'd finished with this lot 2 years ago when he quit.
You had some bad luck, eh?
What's he told you?
He told me you're a bit short.
A bit?
Listen, Mrs. Reynolds.
Listen, if I promise to behave, can I sit up front with you?
Feel free.
I know you're in the chauffeur, but
You can drop the Mrs. Reynolds. I'm young enough to be your sister.
Ruth, can you do Willie a favour?
How?
Tell him he's not fighting rubbish, and if he don't look after himself, he's going to get hurt, and he's going to get beaten.
Well, why don't you tell him?
Well, I'm only a minder, and anyway...
You don't like him?
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, what would you say?
I'd say I can't stand him.
A lot of people can't, and I don't mind. But you do care enough to warn him about this bloke Straw.
I'm a friend of the family, aren't I?
Barney? Oh, hello.
It's all happening, I see.
You reckon?
Oh, don't you?
No, Arthur, I don't think it's all happening. I don't think anything's happening at all.
What do you mean?
Look at them, no one's trying, are they? A sparring partner couldn't knock Ash off a fag.
Yeah, sparring partner's not supposed to act rough, are they?
There's a difference between acting rough and being a contender for come dancing. Look at that.
What's the matter?
Sorry, Mr. Mike, I twisted my ankle.
Oh, poor love.
All right, Sam, that's enough now.
Come on, Barney, I'm just warming up.
Now, you don't overdo it, boy.
I'll have a go if you like.
Just a minute, just a minute.
Not scared, are you, Willie? Not scared of a powder puff like me?
Let him up.
I think he's looking after Willie at the moment. That's not a bad body, is it? Nice bum.
Now, watch his right. He drops it when he comes in close. Keep your guard high and wait for him to telegraph his left. And whatever you do...
Arthur, go and sit down, eh?
Go on, Terry, make him have it. Come on, move, Terry, move. Come on, my son, do it like I showed you. Watch his right, Terry.
Hello, what's this pat of cake? Take to get you going, eh?
Hold it, stop it, get off. Listen, Arthur, I hired a minder. Minders ain't supposed to go around walloping their bleeding clients, are they?
Just what I was going to say, Barney. Oh, dear, he's not pleased with you, my son, not one little bit.
Oh, dear.
What's your game?
Never mind about my game. What's his game? Fake.
What do you mean, fake?
Got no punches. You could beat him.
He's odds on with the bookies. Jack Straw's 11-2 against.
Well, with odds like that, it's obvious, isn't it, son? Someone's put a fix in. Hello, love.
Hi.
Willie?
What kept you? I'll see you guys later.
Oh, Willie, wait.
I've waited 2 weeks.
We're in training.
I know that.
Oh, Willie.
I'll see you anon then.
The gear and hand me those lamps. As quick as you can now. Come on, come on.
How are the kids?
Fine.
Why do you have to stay in a hotel? Why can't you stay here?
Oh, you know damn well, Mark.
How are you, kiddo?
Willie, this fine.
A doddle.
Straw's no pushover, Willie. He's supposed to be a tough guy.
I can handle him.
Can you?
Of course.
Love, you know why you quit. Remember what you said then?
I know. But it's different now. Bruce. Did you come all this way just to give me the window? I'm okay. I can take out this Jack Breeden Straw or whatever his name is.
Then why aren't you training? I mean, why are you sitting up here doing stupid commercials? It's a Max game.
I think you better go back to the hotel.
Can you beat him, Willie?
Yes. Yes, I can beat him. I'll knock him cold inside 4, okay? Satisfied? Now get off me back, Ruth! Hey, kiddo, wait! I'm sorry! Hey, hi, man. Come on up. Help yourself.
Willie, get rid of them.
You say, man?
Clear them out. I want to talk to you.
Well,
Sling it.
sling it? Tell him to sling it.
Okay, that's it. Everyone out.
Oh, Willie.
Out!
Come on, come on. Where's Ruth?
That's her mum.
All right then, Willie. How's it work?
What work?
Oh, come on. There's no need to hide it from me. The fix.
I've started to like you, wacko. Don't blow it. Ask me if I'm gonna fall over and knock your bleeding head off.
Oh, yeah? Like you did this afternoon, eh? You got a punch like a baby's belt. And if somebody asked you to run 10 yards, you'd have a coronary. And look at this! Boozed up to the gills every night. Hot and cold running birds in every room. You're really trying, you are, aren't you?
So what's the deal? Look, straws are no hope.
Who told you that, Barney?
And others.
Well, you're wrong, sonny.
No one pays you to give me advice. Come on.
Hey, Willie. See my shoe?
Oh, sorry, hold on. Come on upstairs.
You landed right on my rotten ankle. I couldn't help it, could I? It hurt? Of course it bleeding hurts.
When you're young, when you're hungry, it's no problem. It's easy to make porridge out of a bloke's face. When you've got it all, when you don't have to prove yourself anymore, what then? You know you're only doing it for the punters. Splash a bit of blood about so they can go home feeling frisky to the white. That's it, Wack. I'm a fighter who doesn't like hitting people anymore.
Yeah, well, I once met a sex maniac who was shy. And I thought he had problems.
Ruth knows. That's the reason I quit. Barney went bananas. Why, Willie, why? I can get you 50 grand a match guaranteed with your charisma. Charisma? The Mersey mouth. The disco punch-ups. The dolly birds. All that crap. Showbiz. So when I said I'd come back for a good price, he set me up with, straw. Said I could waltz it. Even without a knockout punch. Do 15 rounds of dancing and take him on putting.
All right, he's got no science, right? And he's got no star. Right. Yeah, but he has got a punch. And I'll tell you something, Sunbeam, you will not last 15 rounds.
No sweat. Lose to get 20 anyway. You all right for me tax?
And what then, eh? You go back to the family looking like mashed potatoes. No more 50 grand fights, son. And soon, no more fights at all. It costs money to live here, especially with Ruth and the kids. I mean, it costs a small fortune just to go to QPR and have a pint afterwards.
Ah, who needs it? Maybe I'll go back to Jamaica.
To do what?
Open a restaurant bar. The Mersey Mouth Watering Hole. Throw in a couple of Mike Yarwood. You ever seen my impersonation of Arabella Font?
That'll be 10p offer.
Dave, you are getting very small-minded. And I am not the only person who's noticed it either.
How does it work, Arthur?
How's what work?
How can you put a bundle on one bloke and still keep the odds short on a favourite?
Oh, it's easy with a fight like this. I mean, everyone's going to back Reynolds, isn't they? I mean, he is the man. I mean, if Mohamed Ali was fighting tomorrow, you back him, wouldn't you? Of course. So you want a bundle on straw? You spread it around. Pony here, Century there, different bookies, you know.
It's a rotten business.
I suppose you got your bundle on him, haven't you?
Couple of bob. Well, I mean, after all, you You did tip me the wink about Willie's weakness.
That's lousy, Arthur, and you know it is.
It is business, my son. It is dog eat cat in this world today. I mean, I often wonder to myself, what has happened to all the happy, smiling bus conductors? Or the service you used to get? I mean, whatever happened to flying?
Meanwhile, all those punters out there who've put their money on Reynolds are going to lose it, right? Because they think the fight's kosher.
Boxing kosher? Terry, leave it out.
Oh, yeah, go on. Have a good laugh. Everyone else does. Boxing, blammy. Oh, no. Bent as a fiddler's elbow, dear. Yeah, all right, there are a few crooks in the game, right? We accept that. But the geezers who get up there in the ring and do it, and they do it, they're okay. They're not Einstein, but they're okay. They're straight, Arthur. Do you remember what that is? All right, so they may not have the brains to make a mint of money. No, they leave all that clever stuff to intellectuals like you and Barney Mather. But these geezers, they get in the ring and they still believe that boxing is the noble art. They think, for some strange reason, there's something honourable about playing the game, doing it by the rules. They do it. And for them, and for some of us, it's kosher.
Well, I'll go to our house. What has got up his nose, I would very much like to know.
You're a real diplomat, Arthur, I'll say that for you. Yeah, one of the old school. You could export hot pastrami to the Vatican.
All I said...
All you said. Too much.
Hey, not enough. Come on, you're 10p light.
Cover charge.
No, wait, look, I didn't even ask for that.
Force it down here.
Matter with everyone today.
Really working him, aren't you, Barney?
Hey, Terry, wait! Wait!
Dale! Oh, Dale!
Come, let's know this right away. What the hell's going on here?
Tell me something, McCann.
What?
Are you serious or are you just all mouth?
Am I just mouth? Oh, dear, oh, Lord. You all right, my son?
Be so good for you. I'm gonna help ya. Love you like you want me to. I'll do anything for you. I'll be so good for you. Be so good for you. I'll do it like you want me to. Like you want me to. There ain't no knocking on through.
All right, that'll do you. All right, stop. There you go.
Same time tomorrow, then?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you win this fight, I'm going to be the one who needs a minder. Shut up.
What's up, Willie? Oversleep?
My boy gets a good night's rest. A man who does that is a man who's confident.
So's Jack Straw.
Confident? 11-2 against. What's his problem, Carl? He can't. What do you do with straw, mate, eh? Stuff it in a punch bag, don't you?
No, don't worry, mate. I won't even spoil your makeup.
Hey, want a fag?
Be so good for you. I'm the one you really need. Love you like you want me to. I can even have you breathe. I'll be so good for you. I can make the good times roll. Leave a roll. Love you with my heart and soul. That's right. I'll be so good for you. I could be so good for you. There ain't nothing I can do.
Well done, champ. Come on, let's go back to the flat and have a shower, eh? No, my flat. Behave yourself.
Charlie! Yeah? Got a job for you.
Feel good, Terry?
Look, it's all very well being able to do a 3-minute mile, but we're not up against Sebastian Coe, are we? How do you feel about thumping people?
Hang about. I'll lick it.
Jack Benjamin will be attempting the double.
Morning, gents. Drinking?
Nice surprise, Barney.
I've heard some very wicked things about your lad, Albert.
Terry, what's he been up to?
Everything all right, Arthur?
Everything's fine, yeah.
He looks a bit off colour to me.
He just needs some fresh air, that's all. We'll take him out for a ride later on and cheer him up. Won't we, Charlie?
Yeah, we'll take him out for a ride later and cheer him up.
It's all right, Dad. Oh, what's my lad been up to?
Slide off.
You're talking about?
I'll explain outside.
What's wrong with explaining inside?
Well, it's all a matter of, you know, it's a little bit difficult.
Oh, you've got a wonderful way with words, Arthur. You mean I've been fired, eh?
No, not fired. Golden handshake. Mr. Mather was very, very generous. Sorry.
Don't you have any say in this, Willie?
I'm sorry, what? Come on.
Get off of me. We never did sort out your punching problem, did we, champ? But I'll tell you what to do. You have a look around you. Because these nice gentlemen here, they're using your skin to make a packet. Go on, you have a good look. And when Jack Straw starts hurting you, you remember their faces. Or on the other hand, maybe you're right. Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them, eh? Still, there's always the Blue Rinse Brigade in Montego Bay, isn't there? And your Harry Belafonte impression. Give my love to your missus.
You keep right away from here from now on. You two! Or someone's going to start wearing crutches.
Pitiful.
Come on, champ, get the lead out. 5 rounds. Let's see some of the old magic.
Hey, Terry. Hey, Terry, wait.
Yeah, I know, Arthur. You're sorry. You want to buy me a drink. Shake hands. Let bygones be bygones.
No, nothing like that.
Well, what then?
You really think Willie can win? I've got a bomb riding on Jack Straw.
Listen. Ooh, one of these days, Arthur. One of these days.
Ooh. Not very sociable, Terry.
Hi.
Here's some of Willie's gear. All right?
Thanks. I heard what happened.
Yeah, well.
I'm sorry. Fellas like Barney Mather ought to be.
Well, whatever you want to say, I agree with. Ta-ra.
Are you going to the fight tonight?
No, I haven't been invited.
Well, Willie said he'd see you back here afterwards. We're going to Jamaica tomorrow.
Listen, do you know how everything works? I mean, telly and all that stuff?
I won't be watching the telly.
Yeah, well,
He's going to lose, isn't he, Terry?
who knows? At least we'll be rooting for him, right? I'll see you. Cheers.
Where's your big mouth now, eh, Reynolds?
Oh, yes, Willie boy.
That'll keep him quiet. Thought you were going to finish it in 4, Reynolds. Bleeding loud mouth. Look at him.
Go on, kill him, Jack, kill him! All right, you're the only loudmouths around here. Just keep it quiet, eh?
Reynolds has not yet won a round. By my count, I'm making 5 to Straw, 6 for this one. Since that amazing knockdown in the second, the ex-champion just hasn't been able to dictate the pace as he used to. His punches are literally bouncing off his opponent as if there's no weight behind them. There goes the bell for the end of round 6.
I can't take much more of this. And these two ain't helping either.
You get them in, will you, son? I'll see you're all right. I'm a bit light at the moment.
A bit like you're going to make a bundle out of this, aren't you? Bet on Straw, didn't you? That's what you said. That is what you said, innit?
Yeah.
Well, you don't look like a bloke about to clean up.
I switched.
You what?
Well, I worked it out. I mean, Mather gives you the elbow. There's Willie acting as if his right arm's gone when you leave. I know it was because you was training him up.
Well, what made you switch bets, you idiot?
Look, you don't have to tell me about the fight game. I know all about that. I saw them John Garfield pictures, where he's paid to take a dive and win so he can spit in the eye of Zachary Scott. All that to-in and fro-in with you and Willie, I thought, hello, what's going on here? What's a little bird trying to tell me? Young Terry's got Reynolds ticking over, I thought. He's not going to lose, after all, I thought. I trusted you, Terry. And look where he's bloody well got me.
Now back to round 7.
I'm sorry, Arthur. I'm really sorry. Oh, that's it, I'm off.
Yeah, where you going, Terry?
You're lapping this up, aren't you?
Of course I'm not. What a thing to say. No, I was just wondering if there's any chance that he might, you know...
What, like John Garfield? Aren't you a bit old to believe all that Hollywood garbage?
Old?
Come on.
Don't hang about, Terry.
Can't say any more, eh?
No, great point. Oh, sorry, mate.
Oh, dear Lord.
What a bleak...
Terry, bloody hell, mate.
All right, lads. Sit down and build up.
Oi, what? Where?
I'm going to see Willie's missus, and you're driving me.
Willie's missus?
Yeah.
What for?
It's called showing sympathy, Arthur. Being a pal, a friend in need, and... Well, I might as well be talking Chinese with you.
No. I understand. I mean, what am I? Some kind of monster?
Get it.
Don't let him rest at all. Not at all, Tommy.
How's the eye? No, it's all right, look.
Yeah.
No, it's good, yeah.
Oh, leave that off.
I was trying to get Radio 4. It's a programme on about T.S. Eliot's early life.
What are you, Arthur? Some kind of monster? That's it there. Hello, love. Arthur Daly, Ruth, Arthur Daly.
Hello, love.
Should we come in?
I'm surprised you're not at the fight, love. Oh, not even watching it on the box. Well, I just thought...
Have you heard how the fight's going?
No.
Well, it's a bit difficult to tell at the moment, you know.
It's in trouble.
Listen, any chance of a cup of tea or something? Eh?
I cancelled the flight. I fixed it so we could stay with my mum for a few days. I don't want the kids to see him, like...
Where's your mum live?
In Walsall.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Listen, have you eaten?
Oh, I'm not hungry.
Oh, can I get up a sandwich? There's some meat in the fridge.
Really? Thanks, I couldn't eat a thing.
Now I see a doctor is getting into the ring.
Oh, my God, a doctor.
We all just hope there's nothing seriously wrong. He went down hard and he stayed
Turn
down.
that off.
He hasn't moved hardly.
What?
That! Turn it off!
Oh,
yeah.
thank God. He's getting up.
Hang about, who did he say was on the deck? What? Turn it on, quick.
Terry.
Turn it on!
My word, what a desperate, bewildered man Jack Stormer. He must have thought he had this fight in the bag. But he walked into that furious barrage from the ex-champion. I've never seen a fight end so dramatically in all my life.
He's bloody won!
I mean, by my card here, Reynolds had lost the first 9 rounds altogether and then suddenly came back in the 10th to win by a knockout. This is quite incredible.
I don't believe it. He's won. He's actually won. I don't believe
he's won.
This way, Willie. Go
on, you little mouth-balloon.
Who's asking how you feel, Willie?
Oh, look at his face.
Yeah, but he won, didn't he?
I'm looking for Willie's manager, Barney Mather. Barney! Oh, apparently Mr. Mather's feeling too emotional to speak to us at the moment. How do you feel, lad?
Oh, man. It's really hard.
Look, Willie, just tell me something, Willie. You were down for 9 rounds, a KO in the 10th. How did you do it? I mean, that's the question everyone must be asked here tonight.
My friend Terry, he just told me to look out for Draw. He's a good fighter. He's a good man, but I just gotta look out for him. There's like all the anger's on and the crux, man, in this business. You know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Terry. I owe you.
Terry? Terry who, Willie?
Hey, Ruth! Put the kettle on. I'm coming home.
Always knew he could do it. Didn't I tell you, Terry? Never give up till after the last round. Where there's life, there's hope. That's what John Garfield says.
Yeah, I bet you're well pleased, ain't you? All that dough on, will you, mate? Hey?
No. I only had a couple of bob.
I'm sure we'll be talking about it for a long...
That's not what your face told me when you thought he was losing.
No, come on, Terry. You know I am not a betting man.
Oh, my dear.
I'm very pleased for you, my dear. Look, I'd just like to say...
Yeah, it's his round.
That is not what I'd like to say.
No, it's good enough, though, isn't it? Now, what is this Don Perrin on everybody talks about? Get on, you, Willie!
Let him out. Great stuff, Willie. Great stuff.
Right, so... My pleasure, Terry. You help me, I help you. That has always been my philosophy in life. Never let me down. The rest of the people in this world behave that... What's the matter?
You've only given me a bleeding lift.
A favour sowed is a favour reaped,
Oh,
Terry.
my God, I'm getting out before you start the hymns.
Who's that, then?
How do I know? See you later.
Up to Winchester. And don't forget that job.
Oh, all right. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
You Teddy McCann, mister?
Yeah, that's right. Who are you?
Peter Sharp. My mum told me to give you this.
What is it?
It's a letter.
I'll see that. What's it about?
Don't know, my mum didn't say.
Well, better have a look then, eh? Where's your mum now?
Don't know.
Where's your dad?
Don't know, my mum said you and your Uncle Terry.
Well, better go in then, eh? Come on in. Here you go, you can bung your stuff in there for the time being. What'd you say your name was again?
Peter Sharp.
And your mum's Beryl.
Aye. Don't you know my mum then?
Oh, yeah. Sort of.
But if you're my Uncle Terry...
Listen, I'm
I'm going to have a cup of tea. Feel like one?
I don't mind, sir.
Well, go on, sit down. Make yourself comfortable. How did your mum know where I live?
Don't know.
How did you get down here exactly?
From train from Warrington, my mum brought me.
But why didn't she wait to say hello?
Don't know, she said she had to go and see a mate.
Who's that?
Mary, she's an old mate of my mum's, so my mum says.
But you don't know where she lives either, do you?
My mum didn't say.
Oh, love. Not again. I do, kid. Come in, love, and tell us all about it.
How old are you, Pete?
We're 9 last month.
Yeah? You always lived in Warrington?
Aye, but you must know that, being my uncle and everything.
Oh, well, yeah, I haven't been in touch with your mum for a long time, you know. I thought you might have moved or something.
No, we've always lived in Warrington. This is the first time I've been out of it.
Your dad, still at home, is he?
We weren't at home when we left.
So he definitely doesn't know you're down here?
My mum didn't say.
Good.
You're not going to stand for that, are you, Terence?
I already have. He's there, isn't he?
Him a father. Can you imagine?
Something wrong with that notion, is there?
It's ridiculous. No, Terry, I mean you're a father. It's not natural.
Am I some kind of freak or something?
No, but I'm referring to your erratic lifestyle, your total lack of ambition, your cavalier attitude to matters domestic. It don't exactly make you odds-on favourite for the fatherhood stakes, do it? Look, that kid has not been out of Black Pudding Land, and correct me if I'm wrong, you have never been north of Barnet. There is no way you could have sided. I mean, apart from
everything else, what?
You tell him, will you? Tell him. He's some loony bird trying a con. Am I right or am I wrong?
I had to admit it smelled a bit, Joel. Long lost kid, 9 years out your past. Got to be a bit dodgy, ain't it?
See? It's not possible.
Listen, when I was fighting, I did go into that manor, right? And for a couple of days, I had a thing with a bird up there. Do you know what her name was?
Beryl? How long was you up there?
Well, it's like I said, a few days.
There you go, then. Bird like that lets you do the business as soon as you meet. Next day, someone else. I tell you, Terry, you're standing for the 3-card trick.
All I'm saying is it is possible, right?
Well, where's the kid now, then?
At home watching telly.
You see what I mean? He's only had the kid a few hours. He's already leaving it on its own.
Oh, you're great, aren't you? I thought it would help talking to somebody.
Of course it would, Terry. Of course it would. And who better to talk to than your two close friends, Dave and myself? Look, take the advice of wiser heads than yours. Dump him.
Dump him?
I don't mean dump him in the river, do I? Send him down to welfare. There are people who deal with that sort of thing. Wet Liberal Brigade. Love it, don't they?
Yeah, how come she tells the kid you're his uncle, but tell you you're really the kid's old man?
Well, he thinks someone else is his dad, doesn't he?
I suppose if he learnt you as his dad, it would upset him. I mean, discovering, like. Upset any kid, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, it don't matter who his dad is. I'm lumbered with him, right?
No, you're not. Not if you do what I say.
No, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, you've got to feel a bit sorry for him, haven't you?
I told you when she rang we're not having that kid here as well.
I know, and she knows, but you've seen the state she's in. We've only got one bedroom, for Christ's sake.
Look, I don't mind her staying for a few days until she finds a place.
And how the bloody hell she's supposed to find somewhere to live in this bloody town in a few days?
Is my dinner ready?
No, it bloody isn't. Come on, love. Let's get this case unpacked.
What do you mean you can't? You've already left him alone. So what's a few hours this evening?
Look, I'm not going to get out of that boozer till after midnight.
Well, you can watch the late night movie on TV.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? You were the one who was having a go at me about leaving him before.
No, I wasn't. I was simply pointing out to you your unsuitability in the role of paterfamilias.
Pater what?
And look, I promised the man you'd be there, and you promised me. Well, to be fair, I mean, I've got my reputation for reliability to consider.
Oh, I can't just leave him alone in a strange flat.
Strange? Well, I would say it was strange. Modest
Oh,
preference.
come on, you know what I'm talking
And what about the money? You've got to earn, haven't you? If you are bent on being a family man, you have got to provide for your dependents, Terry. That is a harsh reality.
All right. You can lend us a few, Bob.
I only wish I could, Terry. I only wish I could. But I've got a slight cash flow problem at the moment. I tell you what, take him with you.
He's 9.
Yeah, well, I'll have a word with the governor. He can stick him somewhere near the office. He'll enjoy it, all that music and excitement.
All right. But you better give us a sub. I've got to get some groceries.
Of course. Would I see you without... There you go. And now you got some money, you can buy me a drink.
You been all right?
Aye, thanks, Uncle Terry.
Yeah, I've got some grub for you. You must be starving. Don't mind frozen, do you?
I like it better warmed up.
What's it all about, Peter?
Peter, you stay there for a minute, eh? A word in your shell, like.
Ooh, very Sistine.
Now listen, just turn it in.
Turn what in?
Oh, come on, Arthur, you know what I'm talking about.
I was just trying to be nice to the little lad. Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, just leave it out, all right? No questions.
Look, Terry, what has got into you? You're not seriously considering keeping hold of the kid, are you?
Well, until I sort it out, yes.
Sort it out? What, you mean find his mother?
I suppose so.
Terence, you are a minder, not a bloody detective. Look, she's lobbed the kid at you and done the Offman. She's some kind of crank. Now, look, just let me ask the lad a few questions. Now, remember, I have children of my own. I know how the young mind works.
No, thanks a lot. But I'll sort it out my way. If it's all the same to you, all right?
Just trying to help a friend in need. If that is your attitude.
It is. See you later, all right?
I'm sure he'll be all right. But you hardly know this fella, love. I mean, people change in 9 years.
No. Teddy was a nice lad. I know he'll understand.
Still, I know, love.
No borrowing all of a dither. Know what else to do.
You could have brought him here. Well, at least you can give him a ring. You've got the number, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, go on, then.
Yeah, but what if Terry answers?
You don't have to tell him where you are or anything. Just ask if Peter's all right and say you'll see him as soon as you can.
Think I should?
Yes, I do.
There's no answer.
No. Well, perhaps he's taken to the pictures or something.
Rocking out on Super Sounds, boys and girls. So don't get strung over or hung over. Just hang loose on your
No, but Terry, get him out. It's well after time, boy.
Yeah, right.
And
Come
now
here, man.
it's Toodle Cheerios from your Happy Jug in the Dub.
What's it, stupid?
It were you who bumped into me.
Oh, it were you bumped into me.
Who do you reckon his tailor is?
Sainsbury's, isn't it?
At least I don't wear earring. Only girls wear earring.
Mouthy little... I'll give you a slap.
You slap anyone, try me. You all right, Peter?
Aye, Uncle Terry.
What's this, big Uncle Terry coming to the rescue?
Shut your mouth, sonny, or I'll squeeze all your pimples, all right? Now on your bike, both of you. Now listen, I told you...
Wonder if that kid will grow out to be as big a pillock as his uncle.
Do you think you should have phoned again? Yeah. Just to reassure yourself, you know. Yeah, I will. About Ronnie Beryl. Well, you don't think he'll find out where you've come, do you?
Oh, I don't. He'll never think I'll come to London anyway.
He's found you before.
Come on in. Wakey, wakey, come and get it. Come on, else it'll get cold. Oh, put a pair of strides on, eh?
Try.
Trousers. Yeah, and bung your shirt on and all. You can wash and change later if you want. Come on, then.
I said
20, 40, 60, 260. There you go, Arthur. Thanks.
Oh, favour sown, Dave. Favour sown. I only wish a certain person would appreciate that.
Hardly keep tagging along with your shit suspect party.
Suspect? There's nothing suspect about this little lot. I told you the geezer got it in lieu of a bad debt.
I know he told me. Your word is bonded. Right.
Hello?
Hello, Terry. Is that you?
Yeah, who's that?
It's Beryl.
Peter's mum.
Is he all right?
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful. Yeah, he's all right. Listen, we better have a chat about this.
Oh, no. Sorry, Terry, I can't. It's all right, sorry.
That was your mum?
My mum, what did she say?
Not a lot.
Is she coming for me? Did she say Uncle Terry?
Well, no, not exactly. Not just yet. She asked after you, see how you were and all that.
Aye.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Shall we go out somewhere?
Where?
I don't know. We're thinking something. What do you reckon, then?
Aye, it's good, innit?
Well, been a few people dubbed up in there.
What's the mean, ducked up?
Well, tucked up, locked in prison.
Look, there's Traitor's Gate. While she was still princess, Queen Elizabeth I was imprisoned in Beltower by Queen Mary. She sat on steps of Traitor's Gate. It were raining, but she sat on steps and refused to budge.
Is that a fact?
Aye, there's ravens in town,
Oh, yeah, lots of them.
They've always been there since the tower were built over 900 years ago. There's a legend says the tower will crumble if they ever leave, but they've got wings clipped, so it's unlikely, innit?
Well, absolutely, yeah.
It's great, innit?
Yeah, it's all right, innit? Listen, if you've never been out of Warrington, how come you know so much about all this?
My favourite subject at school, English history, especially London, because it's where most of it were made. Look!
Listen, about your dad. Might sound silly, but I've never met him, you see. I mean, I haven't seen your mum for years either.
They used to have bear baiting over there.
Hello, Beryl.
Beryl? Who's Beryl?
Who's that?
Well, that's not very flattering.
Penny, it's you. Hello. No, I was expecting someone else.
Yes, I know. Beryl.
Yeah, well, it's not another bird. Well, of course, it is a bird, but it's not what you think.
Listen, I'm ringing to say I've got a few days' leave. You're not otherwise gay.
Yeah, smash it. Yeah. The only thing is, there's someone else staying here. A boy. Young boy.
Terry, what are you trying to say?
No, leave it out. No. He's a sort of relation.
Trouble is, most of the cheaper priced ones don't want kids. They're a bed sits, but they can be pretty horrible.
Look, don't worry about it. I can maybe help you out with some money. Beryl?
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
I was saying, don't worry about the money. Me and Mary have got a bit put by. We'll help.
No. Oh, it's very kind. I'm very grateful, but you've done enough as it is. Maybe I ought to go back.
And have that bloody swine bash you about again. Not bloody likely, me lass.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're staying here till you've sorted yourself out. That's what you're going to do. Now, what about Peter? Do you want to try ringing him again?
No, not tonight. It'll only upset me again. He's all right. Terry said he was.
So, what are you going to do?
Don't know. Not much I can do, is there?
Well, you can hardly keep him with you, now can you?
No, I suppose not.
Seems like a nice kid.
Yeah, he's all right as it happens.
What if his mother doesn't ring again or come round?
Oh, I don't know.
You have to contact the authorities.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah, I know.
Do you think he really is your son?
Well, it's possible, isn't it?
I don't think I'd better stay tonight.
Why not?
Well,
No, he's all right. He'd be in the living room asleep on a sofa.
no, I don't think I'd better.
Oh, come on, Pen.
No. What about the noise?
I don't make any noise.
No, but I do.
True. True. You all right?
Oh, great. Haven't had so much fun since my last emergency practice.
Well, what?
In case of a crash, you know?
Oh. God, where do they get their energy?
Called you. Gonna have to do something, you know?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Is his home on the phone?
No. Anyway, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I phone up and the geezer who's supposed to be his father answers. Nah. Anyway, I think it's him they're both running away from.
Oi, Teddy!
All right, come on, second half. I'm in goal.
I'm not playing games, girl. Won't be fair.
See about that, young man. Come on. Think we got company.
Hang on a minute. You been following me or something?
Not following, tracking, Terry. Tracking.
Oh. So how come you tracked me down here then?
Well, you weren't at home.
No.
And I figured you're a near skimp member with a healthy young lad on your hands. Where else could you take him where it wouldn't cost?
Very clever.
Logic and reason have always been my forte, Terry.
You're what?
What's Penny doing here?
Got a few days leave.
Oh, she wasted doing this.
All right then, what do you want?
I need help shifting a load. No, it's not a boot. That's done, told you. No, it's a cotchel of water-damaged umbrellas I've done trade.
Water-damaged umbrellas?
Well, that's what it says on the invoice.
Invoice you?
Imported foreign rubbish. I got it at the lockup. Came in last night.
I bet it did, late last night.
No, the point is, it's got to be delivered to its new owner today. I've arranged with Des to pick up a transit at the garage. It'll only take you a couple of hours.
I'm busy.
Oh, yeah. Too busy to pick up 20 sols for a few hours' collar?
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah,
I promise.
All right. 30. Cut into my profit margin, but I need someone I can trust. And don't tell me you don't need the dough. You, found his mother yet?
No, not yet, no.
So you're still having to feed him. All that costs money, doesn't it? Just as well Penny is here, because she can look after him while you do this job for him.
All right, but they're coming with us.
Oh, no, Terry. I can't be doing with all that aggro. Bloody hell.
I didn't know you played.
Back it up to the door, Terry.
Right, come on. Hold it!
Yeah, just a little story, mate. You need to be well stocked up when you're in the violence.
Where on earth did it all come?
Well, bankrupt stock mostly, seconds, that sort of stuff, you know.
Is that it, then?
Yeah. Perhaps little Peter can give you a hand.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, no chance, Terry, no chance. I done my back humping that last load. Compound fracture of vertebrae, I shouldn't wonder.
Oh, I shouldn't wonder, yeah. Can't, Peter.
Oh. Huh? Well, you know me, Terry. Do anything for a few coppers. Oh, a little bit of schmucker. Factory rejects, mostly. Moves well in the street market. I have something over here that will really be of interest to a young lady of your discerning taste.
Peter.
Now, this really is exclusive. A gift. And please don't thank me.
Oh, I've seen them selling this in Oxford Street.
Yes, I believe one or two of the better class stores do carry a few bottles.
No, I mean the street traders with suitcases. You can tell by the shape of the bottle it's not the real thing.
Can't you make him see reason?
Reason?
About a kid. It's unnatural. It's unhealthy.
Why?
Why?
Yes, why is it unnatural?
Yes, well, I mean the sort of fella Terry is, the kind of life he lives.
Well, he seems to be looking after him pretty well to me.
That is not the point, my dear. And apart from everything else, I would guess it's against the law.
Really?
Well, you don't mean to say you approve?
Well, I disapprove. But I agree he's got to do something about it.
So you'll have a word with him, eh?
I already have. But I'll have another try.
Good. Those dresses you were looking at, perhaps we could find one your size. Terry!
Manchester, due to arrive at 10. Now at station.
I've changed my mind. I don't think this is a good idea. Anyway, I'm not too keen on dwelling in places like this.
Oh, come on. Won't take long.
All right, hold on. Listen, what do you think, little man?
Well, it's up to you, innit?
Well, you do want us to find your mum, don't you?
Your mum won't run away, has she?
Well, no, but
We just want to check she's okay.
she sounded a bit upset on the phone, you know.
Just a precaution.
You won't have to leave me here, will you?
No, not if I've got anything to do with it. Won't take long, she says. Only 2 bleeding hours.
The local Warrington police have checked the boy's address and there's no one there. A couple of neighbours said they saw the boy and his mother leaving the day before yesterday, carrying a suitcase.
Well, we know that.
Well, the only thing I can suggest is you take him down to the local social services. They've got a team that'll deal with it.
We don't want him dealt with, we want to find his mum.
Very well, sir. If you care to fill out a missing persons form.
To sort it out. Come on.
Thank you.
Not bleeding out they were.
Terry? My mum's alright, isn't she?
Of course she is. We would have heard otherwise.
Don't worry, we'll look after you.
Well, I don't know how you put up with him all these years.
We won't like it at first.
Never are, love.
Trouble is, it's getting worse then. I mean, there's hardly a night now when he ain't drunk. And he has these really, violent rages. I thought he were going to do for us this time, I told him.
I don't know, it's a mystery to me.
I suppose I'm at fault, really.
Don't talk bloody ridiculous, woman. How's it your fault? The man's a chauvinist pig and there's an end to it. I mean, it's a mystery to me why so many intelligent women stay with men who constantly bash them about again and again. It's pure bloody masochism.
Well, I'm partly to blame because of Peter.
But why, woman? He doesn't know he didn't father Peter. Oh, no, love. You haven't told him, have you?
Some folk don't need telling, do they?
You mean he just suspects?
Ah, he always has. I suppose that's why he's like he is.
You must have said somehow.
No, I suppose it's instinct. I mean, Peter's not like him. I mean, he's such a small lad.
Ron is a big man, is he?
Oh, aye. You've never met him, have you? I've got a picture here. I only keep it because it's a nice one of Peter. Here, look.
I see what you mean.
There we are, Arthur. Oh, me. Huh? Cheer up. You got him back grafted, ain't you?
Yeah, but for how long, Dave? How long? Getting lumbered with this kid has softened his brain.
Sort himself out.
Well, I better get over there and give him his wages. See if there's been any developments.
In, water-damaged umbrellas.
Right, where the bloody hell is she? Right, woman, get your bloody bags packed, you're coming back with me.
How did you...
Because, stupid woman, where's the lad? I said, where's the lad?
What's going on here, then?
None of your business,
This is
mate,
my
whoever you
husband.
are. And this is my bloody wife.
And this happens to be my own, mate, so you'd better calm down.
We'll see who should calm down, mate.
Stop it! Stop it! Leave him alone, you...
Where's the lad?
He's for his real father!
There you are, and there's plenty more where that came from. No, it's all there, it's all there. Favour sown is a favour reaped.
Don't start all that again.
Hello?
Terry? Beryl?
It's Ronnie. He's coming round to get... What shall I do?
Well,
What shall I
hold
do?
on, listen. Listen, just try and calm down, eh? Nothing's going to happen to Peter.
I'm sorry, Terry. I didn't tell him. He got your name and address out of my handbag and he guessed.
Don't worry about that now. Just get yourself over here as fast as you can, all right?
My friend's husband will bring me in his car.
Right. Don't worry. Whatever happens, I can handle it. I promise. I'll see you. Ta-da. That was your mum on the phone. She's on her way over. So's his dad.
someone, Squire? A bugger called Taylor Kent.
Well, you found him, haven't you?
Right.
Hello, Beryl. You ain't changed much.
Hello, Terry.
I think we'd better have a chat.
Well, perhaps we could go inside. Go on. Go on, up. I'll be up in a minute. Go on.
What I don't understand is, why tell me he's mine if he's not?
I don't know. I just thought that if you thought it was yours...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for causing you all this trouble.
Do you mean that nutter really is his old man?
No. No, another blow. Somebody, you were married, you see.
Oh.
I thought you'd be relieved.
Well, yeah, I am, of course. He's a nice little boy, isn't he? What you going to do now, then?
Well, Mary, me mate and her husband, that's him that brought us here. They said I can stay with them. And Peter. Till I get a job, you know, and somewhere to live.
Listen, if it's difficult, we'll stay at my place, you know. I mean, I'll sleep on the sofa, you know.
Oh, Terry, no. It's lovely of you to offer, but... No. I think I've caused you enough trouble, haven't I?
Well, you know what? My mate Arthur, he's got friends who've got property. Flats and that. Maybe he could fix you up. Well, it ain't worked out too bad, has it? Listen, you get any more aggravation, you ring me straight away, all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
And if it's all right, maybe I could, well, maybe I could come and see you, see that you're all right, and maybe take Peter out, eh?
Oh, I'd like that. Peter would have known, I'm sure.
Well, I think I would as well.